Marriage is hard work, especially in Hollywood, and for these stars, despite many happy years together, in the end, the right decision was to call it quits. From Judge Mathis' recent separation from wife Linda Reese after 39 years of marriage, to Meryl Streep and Donna, who split after 45 years together, to Tina and Mathew Knowles, who were noted business partners throughout their decades-long marriage, these former couples made the difficult decision to separate after a long marriage. See which couples decided to go their separate ways after 20-plus years together. Judge Mathis and Linda Reese. After 39 years together, Judge Mathis's wife Linda Reese filed for divorce from the noted TV personality, citing irreconcilable differences. The couple got married right after college in 1985, long before his popular TV court show was in syndication. They share 4 adult children, daughters Jade, 39, and Kamara, 36, as well as sons Greg Jr., 35, and Amir, 34. Hugh Jackman and Deborra-Lee Furness. Hugh Jackman and Deborra-Lee Furness swiftly fell in love after meeting on the set of the Australian show Corelli back in 1995. They were married less than a year later. Over the course of their 27-year marriage, the couple welcomed 2 kids, son Oscar Maximilian, 23, and Ava Elliott, 18, and often attended all the upscale Hollywood events together. In September 2023, Jackman and Furness announced they were going their separate ways, telling People exclusively, "We have been blessed to share almost 3 decades together as husband and wife in a wonderful, loving marriage. Our journey now is shifting, and we have decided to separate to pursue our individual growth." They continued, "Our family has been and always will be our highest priority. We undertake this next chapter with gratitude, love, and kindness. We greatly appreciate your understanding in respecting our privacy as our family navigates this transition in all of our lives." Billy Ray Cyrus and Tish and Billy Ray Cyrus were together for 30 years before they split for good, with many ups and downs throughout those years. Billy Ray first filed for divorce back in October of 2010, but called it off months later. In June 2013, Tish filed for divorce, but a month later, the couple had once again reconciled. The last straw came in April 2022, when Tish once again filed to end their marriage. It is after 30 years, 5 amazing children, and a lifetime of memories, we have decided to go our separate ways, not with sadness, but with love in our hearts, the couple said in part in an exclusive statement to People. "We have grown up together, raised a family we can be so proud of, and it is now time to create our own paths." Mathew and Tina Knowles. As high-profile as their daughters may be, when Mathew and Tina Knowles divorced back in 2011, they did so quietly. The pair got married in 1980 before welcoming Beyoncé in 1981 and Solange in 1986. The couple famously worked together to bring Destiny's Child to success, with Mathew serving as the girls' manager and Tina as their stylist. In 2011, however, Mathew and Tina filed for divorce, telling the Associated Press, "The decision to end our marriage is an amicable one. We remain friends, parents, and business partners." Melinda French and Bill Gates. Bill and Melinda French Gates met in 1987 and wed in Hawaii in 1994, and grew together in wealth and philanthropy as Gates' Microsoft experienced phenomenal success throughout the 90s. In addition to their children, daughters Jennifer, 28, and Phoebe, 21 as well, son Rory, 23, the Gates worked on a slew of projects together while they were married, including founding their nonprofit, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. On May 3, 2021, the pair announced their separation in a joint statement. They divorced that August, after 27 years of marriage. Several years later, French Gates also severed ties with the foundation to pursue her own philanthropic efforts. Jeff Bezos and MacKenzie Scott. Jeff Bezos and MacKenzie Scott were together for 25 years before the Amazon founder filed for divorce in 2019. As our family and close friends know, after a long period of loving exploration and trial separation, we have decided to divorce and continue our shared lives as friends, Bezos revealed on Twitter. We feel incredibly lucky to have found each other and deeply grateful for every one of the years we have been married to each other. If we had known we would separate after 25 years, we would do it all again, he added. The couple have 4 children, 3 sons and a daughter, whose identities they keep fairly private. Meryl Streep and Don Gummer. Meryl Streep and Don Gummer announced in 2023, shortly after their 45th wedding anniversary, that they were no longer a couple. Don Gummer and Meryl Streep have been separated for more than 6 years, and while they will always care for each other, they have chosen lives apart, a representative for Streep said in a statement to People. The pair met through Streep's brother in 1978, marrying 6 months after the Met. Streep and Gummer welcomed 4 children throughout the course of their marriage, son Henry Wolfe Gummer, 44, and daughters Mamie Gummer, 41, Grace Gummer, 38, and Louisa Jacobson, 33. Dan Aykroyd and Donna Dixon. When Dan Aykroyd and Donna Dixon decided to split after 39 years together, the pair decided not to legally divorce. After 39 years as a couple, we are now on separate life paths. We remain legally married, co-parents, co-workers, and business partners, they told People in a joint statement. This is our choice in loving friendship. Aykroyd and Dixon have 3 children, daughters Danielle, known professionally as singer-songwriter Vera Sola, 34, Belle, 31, and Stella, 26. Morgan Freeman and Myrna Lee. Morgan Freeman and Myrna Lee were together for 26 years before they separated in 2007. According to ABC 7, the couple filed for divorce under seal in July 2008. It was finalized in 2010. Freeman and Lee didn't have any children together, though the Shawshank Redemption actor had 4 children from previous relationships and has 14 grandchildren. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver were together for a total of 34 years before they terminated their marriage in 2011. Following Schwarzenegger's revelation, he fathered a child with the family's housekeeper 14 years earlier. The pair began dating in 1977, wed in 1986, and welcomed 4 children together, Catherine, 34, and Christina, 31, and sons Patrick, 30, and Christopher, 26. Schwarzenegger welcomed son Joseph Baena, 26, with Mildred Patricia Baena in 1997. Shriver filed for divorce in 2011 after 25 years of marriage. It was finalized in 2021. Kris and Caitlyn Jenner. Kris and Caitlyn Jenner helmed perhaps the most famous blended family of all time. When the two first got together in 1990, Caitlyn was father to Bert, Cassandra, Brandon, and Brody Jenner, while Kris was mom to Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, and Rob Kardashian. Following their whirlwind romance, the pair got married merely 5 months after meeting. They added 2 more to the brood, daughters Kendall and Kylie Jenner. The couple separated in 2013 after 22 years of marriage. 2 years later, Caitlyn would come out as transgender, and their divorce was finalized the same year. Anthony Anderson and Alvina Stewart. Anthony Anderson and Alvina Stewart were together for 24 years before their divorce was finalized in 2023. The couple wed back in 1999, 10 years after they officially got together. However, their marriage faced some ups and downs, and Stewart initially filed for divorce in 2015. They seem to have worked things out and reconciled as she filed to dismiss the divorce petition in 2017. In March 2022, Stewart filed for a second time, citing irreconcilable differences, but this time the pair couldn't make it work. Their divorce was finalized in 2023. Anderson and Stewart have 2 children, daughter Kira, 27, and son Nathan, 23. Al and Tipper Gore. Al and Tipper Gore's 2010 split came as a shock to many. The couple had been together for 40 years and were seen publicly as supportive, well-matched political spouses. Gore met Mary Elizabeth Tipper Aitchison at a high school dance back in 1965. They married 5 years later. The pair, who served as vice president and second lady under the Clinton administration from 1993 to 2001, welcomed 4 kids together: Al III, Sarah, Karenna, and Kristen. Reba McEntire and Narvel Blackstock. Reba McEntire and Narvel Blackstock were married for 26 years before they divorced in 2015, and while the country legend later revealed the separation helped her take charge of her life, it wasn't her first choice. "The divorce was not my idea. I didn't want it in any shape, form, or fashion," McEntire said in an interview with CMT's Cody Allen back in 2016. "So it was really hard to make the adjustment when someone's not happy. I just want everybody to be happy in their lives because our lives are too short to be miserable."